onset of their menstrual cycle, adolescent girls can be part of 1 million girls in Kenya who cannot go to school. These girls are also likely to have a baby by the age of 14 and 3 more by age 20. They are 3 times more likely to contract HIV/AIDS and have no negotiation power. Simply put, adolescence can mean an end to the girl's education and full potential to participate in society. Thus, girls who acquire sexual and reproductive health and rights education can navigate their puberty life with more success. Sexual and reproductive health rights are closely interrelated and jointly affect the productive and reproductive health of girls in Kenya. Thus, investing in sexual and reproductive health and rights is one of the most effective ways to promote attainment of sustainable development goals and empowering girls.
We were training the girls in goal setting and preparing vision boards. We taught them how they can plan their commitment, how they can stay disciplined and focused, and how they can have bargaining power when it comes to balancing relationships.
We've also been taught about vision board, which consists of spiritual, education, career, and relationship. We've been told that we need to relate to their parents because they are the ones who manage us at schools, so we must respect them. We've been also told to ensure that every activity that we engage in, we must put God first for us to succeed in life. We've also been told that it is not necessarily that you must need a lot of money for you to purchase anything you require, but you need to, even if you've been given pocket money, you need to spare a third of it for you to purchase your own personal effects.
The culture of silence in many Kenyan communities in addressing issues of menstruation continues to jeopardize the economical well-being, physical and mental health of teenage girls.
We parents, we fear talking to our girls about such sexual relationships. We fear, and it's a taboo in the Luhya tradition to talk about it.
So children learn through magazines, learn through TV, video, and they learn wrong things.
Acacia in Kenya has been on the forefront in training adolescents in and out of school in rural Kenya on life skills, menstrual hygiene management, and teenage pregnancy, among many other issues currently facing adolescent girls in Kenya.
We've shared a lot on menstrual health hygiene. I have taught them how to use pads, how to use tampons, how to take care of them when they are menstruating.
By this year we have trained more than 500 girls actually, and the feedback has been so good amongst the community members and amongst the girls. We've seen an improvement in terms of girls attending school, in terms of their performance, and we're seeing less teenage pregnancy cases in our community because of our trainings.
When these girls go to school and their time of periods come and they don't have their pads or sanitary towels, some of them decide just not to go to school because they go to day schools. They don't go to school because they don't want to mess up their clothes. And then the other girls will see they've messed up their clothes, and it's very shameful to them. So they keep away from school for about 2, 3, or even 4 days. They keep away from school and they miss their lessons. So the other girls go way ahead of them, and they're disadvantaged at the end of the course when they are doing the exams because they have missed out on topics. That's why we've carried out this training.
Another important program intervention has been enhancing access to sanitary towels by teaching girls to make their own reusable sanitary towels to ensure the girls stay in school.
How to make reusable sanitary towels, because most of us, we are not in a position to purchase the sanitary towels.
Acacia in Kenya is also playing a key role in preparing the girls for the challenges in both their career path and career growth. We thus have an interactive mentorship where girls are exposed to topics like goal setting, self-confidence, etiquette, and public speaking. Key in the program interventions has been enabling girls stay in school to change the narrative of their lives. We have supported girls who are the first in their families to graduate from high school and university. We therefore enable girls to be change makers in the community through education.
We have 2 girls in university, one doing science-based subjects and another one arts-based subjects. In high school, we have 8 girls who in the next 2 years will have cleared and will no longer have the high school sponsorship in place.
They're sponsoring 2 of my daughters, Cynthia Osundwa and Sheila Osundwa, in Loreko Girls Secondary School, who are now going in Form 3. When the girls did the exams, I didn't have otherwise. But since the Acacia in Kenya came into my help, and the girls are now pursuing their 4-year course, KCSE.
We are the beneficiaries of Acacia in Kenya. We are in Form 3 at St. Elizabeth Lureko Girls, and we are so happy to have come in this particular session. Actually, we've been taught a lot. First, we've been taught on health and sexual and reproductive health and rights, how to make reusable sanitary towels, because most of us, we are not in a position to purchase the sanitary towels.
I'm Okumu Saumatieno, a beneficiary of Acacia in Kenya. I'm taking business and mathematics in Moi main campus. I actually want to thank Acacia in Kenya for the workshop they have created for the girls in the village. We've learned on the sexual and reproductive rights. We've also been taught on the menstrual health, the hygiene, how to appreciate ourselves, and I've seen that this one has actually encouraged or rather empowered the girls in the village, and I really want to appreciate Acacia in Kenya for such programs.
The last 10 years have seen mixed progress in AIK's growth from a school feeding partnership program with the community in Mumias, Kenya, to now having a vocational center, sponsorship program, mentorship program, menstrual hygiene management program, and SRHR program. We are also contributing in attainment of sustainable development goals and empowering communities. Acacia in Kenya, working with various partners like Community Solutions Program, the Pollination Project, Period, the Menstrual Movement, and Center for Women's Leadership, WETIC. These encouraging gains can only be sustained and expanded with your support.